Guys, I actually can't believe it. I wish you could see you right now, because after the tripod debacle, I got talking to my friend Chatty and I was like, what the heck do I do? So anyways, you're currently wrapped in hair ties right now and I get to film our grocery shop. So for those that don't know, this is $420 something. I don't know where the receipt is. Of groceries. So this is our big shop. We do a click and collect or like a shop of some description. What am I trying to say? I don't even know. We do the shop twice a week. Guys, I'm actually so scattered. I'm all over the place. Twice a fortnight, once a week. And 1 week, which is the week before the twins come back to our house. For those that don't know, we're on a 50-50 shared like basis with them. So Friday to Friday is sort of like the arrangement. On the weeks where they are due to come back to us, I'm getting so distracted today. Do a big shop, usually around $400 to $450. Sometimes it's less than $400. It just depends like how much stuff we have in our fridge, how much is left over, and like what the best before dates and stuff are on there. And then on the weeks when they are due to go back to their mums, so we only have Mackenzie and myself and Pete in the house, we do like a $100 to $150 shop. And that's more of a top up, get some extra like fresh meat, some things for school lunches if it's needed, and that's it really. So without further ado, come with me. I'm going to unpack all of our groceries and I'll talk about what we've got and maybe why we've got it if there's a reason. So for starters, I did not realize I ticked these, but I have 500,000 of these Disney Ushies. So if anyone wants those, they'll be there. Also, please don't mind the state of my kitchen. It is a mess. I'm cleaning it today before we head to the Royal Children's with Finley. First up, I've got, how much is it, a kilo? Yeah, a kilo of chicken mince. We sometimes make Kievs with this, or like it's really good for a meal prep option, or sometimes I even have it like with breakfast. It's kind of crazy, but we've also got lean beef mince, a kilo as well. And then I've got chuck beef steaks, which I usually put these in the slow cooker and I do like a massaman curry or a beef stew or something new, who knows. And then, not the healthiest because it's processed meat, but some salami. I always like to have salami and ham in the house so the kids can have like a toasty, or like Pete will use it or something. Like it always gets eaten, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I've actually still got a whole thing of ham. So I might check if I can freeze the other one and I'll freeze it. Ken's was going through a phase where she was having like a toasty every single day and clearly she's out of that phase. The only other meat that is still in the fridge is sausage mince. So, oh no, it says opened. Oh guys, that's okay. So Finley, if you don't know, if you're new here, Finley had, that's gonna beep if I don't close it, surgery recently. He had single event multi-level surgery. He has cerebral palsy and he had roughly like 11 procedures in one. There was sort of like 2 or 3 big procedures to do with his hips, his like femur, I think, and his right ankle. I definitely could have got that wrong, but it's along those lines. And then there was some Botox involved and a few other things. But he loves a good ice cream or something. So do our kids. We have a treat every single night and we say like we want the kids to eat all their veggies, but if they don't eat all of their veggies, they usually still get a treat, because I just try and not encourage that like bargaining with a treat. So I've got the cookies and cream. These ones are really cheap. Look, they're probably not good for you, but the kids love them. Choc mint cones. I actually wanted to get the 8-pack of the just chocolate coated ice creams, but they mustn't have had any. So substituted for the vanilla cones, which is fine. And then we've got some frozen cauliflower. I just wish everyone in my house knew the organization that I wanted. Okay, we've got orange juice with pulp. No one else in the house really drinks this except for me. I only drink it because I have to take iron supplements every single day, and the vitamin C, I think, in the orange juice helps me absorb it better. Greek style feta. I got some light thickened cream. Cream's another thing I just like to have in the house all the time. So cream, sour cream. We are having tacos this week, but I also like to try and have sour cream in the house. I got some cottage cheese because I'm just trying to eat better and feel better. Some more sliced cheese because we go through this like crazy, and some light shredded cheese as well. I really should have went through my fridge before this because I'm sort of just shoving shit in. And now I'm going to have to go through it with all the stuff already in there. Also, I need a big fridge. Okay, more meat. I got some sausages. Finley is obsessed with sausages. He loves sausages, and it was the request that he wanted for breakfast. Eggs, bacon, and sausages. This is a big whopping 2.194 kilos of chicken breast, because I've actually been having chicken breast at breakfast with 2 eggs and avocado, and I actually have hollandaise sauce at the moment. I can only have a little bit because otherwise it blows out my calories for the day, but it's really yum and it fills me up. And I also have it with Greek yogurt and frozen berries. Got some lettuce. This bit's fallen off. That can go to the chooks anyway. And then there's just like a bunch of apples in there, which I'm gonna put over near our fruit bowl. Got some black bananas I need to make some banana bread with. This is going in the fridge. What else have we got? Okay. This is in a random order too, because I just brought it in. When these are half price, I get 2. The kids love the honeycomb Uncle Toby's. Ken's chose these protein crisp bar. It's double choc with Cocoa Krispies. And she was eyeing off the Rocky Road ones, but they have nuts, and we don't think she can take nuts to school. So this one is just a may contain. It doesn't actually contain nuts. She's also drinking chai lattes. This girl is spoiled, but these are like $3.25 for the 8 or 10 sachets. So I'm like, you know what? Bargain. That's fine. 2 packets of rice crackers. The kids do eat those. These are another thing I always buy, and I usually always buy dips, but I've actually been making like a tuna salad dip. So buy those. I'm just going to sit them to the side because they're going in a different cupboard. And then some snackies. I always love to have the treats in the house. We've got, these are actually gluten-free. Did you know? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, gluten-free. So I've got 2 lots of those. Got these for the kids. They're just cheap, like cookies. It's good for school lunches. And then I always love to have some of these and just like a packet of chips. I specifically got original because Finley loves original, and this will be a little treat for him while he's recovering from surgery. What else have we got? We have more frozen stuff. Broccoli, nuggets, another thing I always try and have. Peas and corn, and chicken tenders. So these, yeah, chicken tenders. So these will go in the freezer now. What else? Gosh, this is a big one. Okay, taco shells. I'm a hard taco shell girly. I also got white corn ones. They're gluten-free, which is good. Really excited to try the Mingle taco like sachet. It's a little bit more expensive than like what we might usually buy, but I see a lot of people using Mingle and I'm excited to try it. It's the no nasties, it's good. Big thing of sun-dried tomatoes because I love sun-dried tomatoes, but I'm also going to make like a marry me chicken kind of vibe. Dijon mustard because we ran out, and then we got some herbs because we ran out. We got thyme, rosemary, basil, and gluten-free flour. I usually get this like once every 2 weeks just because I've been doing some baking. Milk chocolate chips and melting milk chocolate because, again, been doing some baking. Ken's made muffins the other day with this butter cake mix, so I got another one. And as per Finley's request, he hasn't actually requested chocolate, but I thought I would get chocolate to switch it up. Protein up and goes, and then we've got 2 lots of banana ones somewhere, which is the ones he requested. Sorry, I'm getting really lazy, so this stuff is just going to stay out, and then I'm going to put it away off camera because it's just taking forever, really. Oh, yep. Okay, so I ran out of deodorant, so I got some deodorant, and then a lot of tuna. Because as I said, I've been making like a tuna salad, and I use about 1 tin of tuna per salad, but then like we make sushi, so we use tuna for sushi. And yeah, so I think I got 10. Yeah. Got 10 of those bad boys. Bro, why are you screaming at me? Oh, I thought that went in. Okay, that went in now. Kewpie, 50% less fat. We love Kewpie. Basil, Ken's loves basil. Pesto, Ken's loves pesto. She's been making like pesto pasta salad and stuff. I like to always try and have a coconut cream and a tin soup and a tin tomatoes, which we've got in there for like spaghetti. Just some rice, basic rice, sushi rice, because we, as I said, we make sushi and we love sushi. Now, I've got some tinned chicken. I know that's a bit niche, but I thought, oh crap, that has 18.4 grams of protein in one of these. Are you joking? That can't be real. And 87 calories. Girl, that's crazy. What's the tuna? 15.3. That's why I'm buying these. That is so good. And I'll make like a chicken salad similar to the tuna one. That's so good. And I also got protein pasta for Ken's for her lunches because, as I said, we have been trying to get her to eat a bit more protein. I've still got like 8 bags to go. So we're nearly there. I buy long life milk for when we run out of like the fresh stuff. Always buy soft drink. I try and go no sugar because the kids just will go through it like crazy, so I'd rather have no sugar. Yeah, so sugar-free lemonade. Got any lemonade? Got any grapes? And then passion fruit. That's really yum, by the way. We love that one, but unfortunately, yeah, it's not sugar-free. Right, there's some bags. Anyone want some bags? Got lots of bags. Here we go. We got more. Oh, I'm actually running out of room. Cool. Don't know where this is all gonna go. Peanut butter. This one's not great for you, but it's really tasty. It's really good to make satay with. I made satay last week, and satay beef skewers, it was literally the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. Nearly. Choc hazelnut spread. That literally, it tastes like Nutella, and it's so much cheaper. So sorry Nutella, but thank you Woolworths. These are the banana protein up and goes I was talking about. Let's put those there with, whoa, hello. Tower of Up and Goes. They were half price, thank goodness, because I could not afford those if they weren't half price. And then lactose-free milk for me and Mason. Oh, yeah, some bread. We'll have 3 loaves of these somewhere. Gonna chuck them on. They usually go in the freezer. Don't judge me. Cereal and cereal. Sometimes the kids just want cereal, okay? Let them be kids. I don't know. That might be controversial. This is our, like, fresher milk, I guess. I don't know. Bacon for Big Brekkie on, what's it called? Sunday. And then chocolate mousse is a treat for Finn. And we've also got chocolate yogurt I had to go to Coles for. These are the choc snacks from Coles that I was talking about. And then I actually, like, Woolworths has good gluten-free frozen stuff, but I prefer to go to Coles. So I prefer their beef pies, and I mean, the nuggets are pretty standard across the board, but I got some of the nuggets as well because I put them in sushi or I have them as nuggets. Cool. So we're not going hungry for the next long while. Bruh. Literally, what the hell? Okay, we've got onions. Onions. People make fun of me for how I say onions. I say onions. Red and brown, and then the lower carb potato, and then 2 loaves of bread in here, and my gluten-free's there. So I'm gonna put those to the side to go out to the freezer, and then finally, last one, I think. Yep. We have Lebanese cucumbers. We have some, whoa. They fell out. But we have some bananas. Oop, some more bananas. And some more bananas. And then we have 2 punnets of cherry tomatoes. They can go there. Some normal tomatoes. And some avocados. And that's it. Wow. All done. Now I get to go put all this away. Oh, this is the worst part. Especially when I don't have a big, beautiful walk-in pantry, massive kitchen. Like, I need some space in here. Anyways, that's all. Thank you guys. And catch you for the next unboxing of our groceries.